Squeeb, open up my chats for me, buddy. We'll get it kicked off. Squab. It's been a while since I... Three, two, one.
This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Are you kidding me?
I saw so many shoes out and I just went, why not me?
Yeah.
Ron and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the Insane Clown Posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the rescue! I thought you knew! Woo woo!
And it starts right now!
Yeah, baby. Hey, everybody. It's time to party. Give a thumbs up if you're ready. Clownvis to the rescue. I'm ready tonight. Let's get in a fight. I'm just kidding. I don't want to fight tonight on Clownvis. Clownvis to the rescue. I'm digging this opening, look like we're on fire. Makes me feel like I'm going crazy, 'cause I'm going crazy. Because it's all good, it's all in fun. Get the bit and try to love someone. Ball with the ball, bang a ding, diggy diggy diggy, set the boogie up, it's Clownvis, that's me. I'm here to rescue you, Bahiga Botswana. I can see all your comments. A toast. To you guys, you've been here all along. 222 times I've sang this song. Yeah! Give me an applause for that, come on. Give me an applause. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We made it. That's a new dance. That's a new dance I just made up. You want to see it again? It's kind of like a gallop. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure. Hard to believe this is episode 2 222. A very special number around here, no matter how you slice it, no matter what your charcuterie board looks like. 222 is a special number around here. And we've been waiting for a while to get to this number. A lot of people, I hate to say it, I hate to bring this up over and over again, but a lot of people said this couldn't be done. And specifically, show 222, they said, you're not going to make it, Clownvis. We've seen clowns like you get on the internet and go for the glory. We've seen it. We've watched you all flame out. And I said, no, I'm flaming on. We're getting to 222, and we're going beyond. We could wrap it all up right now. You hear me? We could wrap it all up right now. They said it couldn't be done. Thank you very much. Super chats are open. Lipstick Let's Go with the 222 donation. How about that? Doesn't that just lick your, boy, what the hell was I going to say there? Lick your what? I was going to say lick your chops or something. Buffy Sanitized in the Super Chats. Gail Ski in the Super Chats. Thank you both very much. John W. Davis Esquire. Tipping the Clown is what he calls it. Tipping the Clown. Tipping the Clown. We got a big, exciting show tonight, guys. I'm sure you guys, if you follow me on social media, then you know that we've had a pretty big day. Been announcing shows up the wazoo. What the hell's the wazoo? I assume it's a river in Egypt. Where's the wazoo? Where's the wazoo? Let me know in the comments. I'm not licking any chops tonight. We got too much show to do. Here's the deal, guys. I have some big stuff to announce tonight. If you've been following me on social media, you know that I announced a lot of stuff today. So before we get into anything, before we talk about all that, let's just get into it. Bum, 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 bum. Jay Innotap. I see you ask that every show, man. I don't get it. Definitely not what we're talking about here. The Wazoo River's what we're talking about. See you in Indianapolis. I see a lot of people in the comments. I'm going to try to stay on track. What the hell was I doing? Talking to Squeeb! All right, let's check in with this little love monkey. Everybody loves him and knows him. He's the best little guy in the world. An alien that's been on the show now for 222 episodes, I guess. I don't know if he was there the first night. I want to say Squeeb maybe joined forces with me on the second or third night, but it was that early on, in the Clownvis to the Rescue arpisodes, archives. Let's call them arpisodes. Let's call them archisodes, because they all do kind of have an arc. Every episode is not just some stagnant line. We got arcs up the wazoo. And by the way, drink every time I say up the wazoo. Up the wazoo. I do like saying up the wazoo. Whoop. All right, let's check in with my little guy. Squeeb. What's up, buddy?
Clownvis. What's up, doggy?
Squeeb, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. 222 episodes. We made it, Clownvis. Dude, they said it couldn't be done.
They said it couldn't be done.
I remember when they said that.
Yeah, and I said it could be done.
Yeah, you were like, no, we'll get to 222.
That's exactly what I said. I said, we'll get there.
Yeah, you're always right. Hard to believe, Clownvis, but every moment up to this point has been absolutely beautiful, buddy.
Well, thank you, Squeeb. Speaking of beautiful, you look beautiful still in the monkey suit, huh?
Oh, yeah. I need a little help getting the suit off.
You're stuck. I can help you get it off if that's really the truth.
I could tell you've been busy, so I didn't want to bother you.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, I kind of like it. Might leave it on for a while. I don't know.
Well, you leave it on. I think people really like it, Squeeb. I think you're going to be good.
Let's get into it, Clownvis. Clownvis, to the rescue. Episode 222. Let's do it.
Wow, thanks, Squeeb. What a guy. A really good little robot that comes and goes. Dresses like a monkey. I don't care if he stays dressed like a monkey. Do you guys mind? Do you guys mind? And Jay, no problem, buddy. Just wanted to give you a little answer. Always keeping one eye on the chats. I love you guys. I really do love you guys, and I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into how much I love you. Because like I'm saying, we're gonna peel back, learn, live, and listen and grow together here tonight, which is pretty amazing that we get to do it. I'll get deep and sentimental in a little bit. But before then, last time we checked on our robot friend, Brainina95, she was telling us she was pregnant. I didn't know robots could get pregnant. But her and Fluxnut Savage they say they're having a baby. Not gonna lie, guys, I don't have much of a capacity for that, alright? This is not a soap opera. I don't have room to be raising whatever the hell robot babies might come of this. So I'm not saying I don't care. Of course, I'll love any baby. But I'm not looking for the headache and heartache of having a robot baby in here. But I haven't even talked to her about it that much. Let's check in with her now. This is our robot friend, also been with us since the early days, and she, just like the show itself, has built herself. I mean, well, she didn't build herself. I built her. I found her box of pieces and I built her. But she's grown just like the show has. All right, this show started from like a piece of spit on a worm. Like if you were to spit on a worm on a hot day. Say you saw a worm drying up on the driveway on a hot sunny day, and you thought maybe you could spit on him to give him a little life. That's what this show was at the beginning, 222 episodes ago. And since then, that that spit's soaked into our segments and grown and fluffed out, almost like one of those expandable dinosaur foam things that you might find in a pill form that you put in a basket of water, or not a basket, a bowl of water overnight, and it grows. So what you're witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen, is a real, life worm that has been spit upon and is growing. 222 episodes. Let's check in with Brainina95.
Hello, Clownvis.
Hi, Brainina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am good, Brainina. 222. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations on 222 to you too.
Good one. So how are you doing, Brainina? I heard you're pregnant. Is that right?
Oh yeah. I'm with child.
Okay, and where is Fluxnut right now? The husband? The boyfriend? The dad?
Evan is out riding the rails.
Riding the rails? Why is he? What does that mean?
He's looking for work.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good thing for a father. What kind of work?
Yeah.
What kind of work does he do?
He's a hacker.
Oh, that's right. Why is he riding the rails? What does a train have to do with hacking?
Clownvis, you're such an egghead. I mean, riding the rails of the information superhighway.
Ah.
Duh.
Okay. Well, yeah, that does make more sense. Look, Brainina, I don't care that much. I know you're going to be fine. I know it's going to be good.
Okie dokie.
She knows.
Brainina 95.
She knows. Thank you, Brainina. Everyone loves you and appreciates you. What a joy. What a pleasure. What a life. You want to see that dance again? Wait till the music kicks in and we'll do it here. can't really see what my feet are doing. Do we have the cool shoe cam hooked up? That's what I'm doing. You see me up in the corner on my feet? It doesn't look... Oh, you can't see me. I didn't change it yet. Hold on. Now I am. All right, come on, Clownvis. Come on, Clownvis. Well, now you know what shoes I'm wearing. There goes that game. It's the 222 dance. Everybody get on your feet and do it. I have no idea how long robots stay pregnant. Not my job to know, all right? Hell, none of this has ever been my job. I swear to God, I did not go to clown college to work on robots and aliens. But I do love it, and I'm happy to do it. All right, let's talk, ladies and gentlemen, you little wiggle worms. What we have done today is truly it's a big day in history, and it whether we want it to or not, and this is all good stuff, but whether we want this to be the truth or not, it does change everything. I used the new rug in the other part of the studio. I could show it to you if I had a that purple rug. We used it right when you walk in. It looks beautiful. I gotta stay on track, guys, because we got a lot to talk about. And so far, all I'm doing is the 222 dance. I know what I want to do first, man. I want to show you guys some of these dates that I announced today. It's a whole slew of them. Let's go ahead and go into the tour room. Let's go into the tour room. This is where we ride the open road. We have so many shows that I announced today, plus ones that I've already announced. Give you a quick showing of all of them. We'll start by looking at absolutely all of them. Look at this. This is everything that's coming up for me basically through the summer. I should say through July. More dates are added for July and August, or more dates will be added to July and August and beyond. You guys, if you've been watching this show long enough, you know that it's been a long time coming to get back on the road like this. I was never quick to rush back to the road, and this was, this is in my pocket at any time to just go do, which I'm very, very grateful for. Very, very grateful for. So look, starting in just a month, it's starting next in March 18th. Look at this. Going to South by Southwest. Now that, if you don't know what South by Southwest is, this is where all the musicians come together, and now it's movies and everything, come together down in Austin, Texas. And we showcase what we do. We say, hey, I sing, and I say, I do this little gallopy dance. I'll probably do it at the showcase. That's at the Continental Club, one of the coolest clubs in Austin, Texas, for what is hands down the coolest weekend in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest. I will be doing a full set at 8 p.m., and I will also be hosting the rest of the entire night. This is for my booking agency, Atomic Music Group. This is their showcase. Some of my favorite bands are on this bill with me. The 40 Acre Mule is a fantastic group. The famous, the fantastic Jesse Dayton. And some of my new favorites, Volk, V-O-L-K. I love them. And so much more. Come down to Texas. If you can. And then 1 month after that moves us on to this, going to Chicago, one of my favorite places in the country. 2 nights at the world-famous House of Blues in downtown Chicago with Ludo. Now, if you don't know Ludo, you must be living under a rock. These guys have been around for a long time. They have one of the most rabid fan bases I know of. and rightly so, because what they do on stage and off is curate a world of beauty through their music and their ideas. That's Ludo. Old Clowny V is opening up the show 2 nights in a row. House of Blues, Chicago. Then I'm going down to Texas with my old friends, the Blasters. I love these guys. Another legendary band. Just doing 3 dates with them down in Texas in January, February, March, April, May. Austin, Texas at Antone's Nightclub. Dallas, Texas at Trees. If you've never been to Trees, that's the place. Deep Ellum. Dallas rules, man. Dallas rules. And Tomball, Texas, which is kind of Houston, Texas, I understand. Can't wait to get down there. And let's take a look at these ones that I just announced today. These are all Clownvis headlining gigs. Sean Rattay, thank you for the love from British Columbia, Canada. Check this out. I just announced all these today. These are all Clownvis headlining gigs. This is me not opening for anyone. This is me as the guy that gets to spend the most time on stage. And I got to tell you guys, man, it's been a while since I've done this, and it all just it just comes around, and I'm so excited about it. And we'll talk a little bit more about why I'm excited about it and what needs to be done to make sure everything runs smoothly. But check it out. If you want to make any of these shows, they're all going to be fun. So far, this is pretty much, we're just starting to branch out into the Midwest, a little bit of the South. Not getting too far east, not getting too far west. But don't worry, those dates will absolutely come. And nobody has to worry about me not getting to their town, because I will. If you've known me before this show, you can kind of see that I'm back on the sauce now just by these dates. You're like, uh-oh, Clownvis is going hog wild again. And I think that's the case, I do. So many of these shows I'm excited about. Excited to be back. Well, first of all, let's all meet in New Orleans if we can. 521 in New Orleans. I would love to see everyone there. That's one of my favorite cities in the world. It's a crazy place. I got some friends opening that show. They're a Misfits cover band that does Misfits songs country style, I believe. Should be fun. Get down to Santos in New Orleans. That's what's up. The Southgate House in Kentucky. That's actually right across the river from Cincinnati. Been there many times, and I love it. That is sure to be a great show. Jimmy Psycho, my good friend Jimmy Psycho, I believe, is on that show as well. West Side Bowl, Youngstown, Ohio. A lot of people giving that Youngstown love. I didn't know. Without looking at a map, I'm not exactly sure where Youngstown is. But I love Ohio. I love going around it in loops and just finding new places. And West Side Bowl, if it's a bowling alley, thumbs up. I don't know. If it's a bowl as in an amphitheater, also thumbs up. I don't know. Going back to Indianapolis on June 10th, one of my favorite cities in the world since I was a little boy. Going to Black Circle Brewing Company, which I have not been to, but I've heard great things. Then back up to Fort Wayne, Indiana, to the Brass Rail. That is truly one of the wildest places I go to. Up there, Coude, Wisconsin, that's basically Milwaukee. Bloomington, Illinois. Nashville, Tennessee, that's going to be a hot one. If you've never been to Exit In, one of the coolest clubs in the country. Been around since 1971. Everyone's played there from, I don't know, what, Clapton, Hendrix, Waylon. All these people have played there. And now, Clownvis is playing there again. Help me out in Nashville. Come down and see me there. That's a good one, man. That's a fun one. Atlanta, Georgia, also. The Earl is a great place. Getting back to Springfield, Missouri. My old favorite place, Wichita, Kansas. All happening, guys. You can find all these dates at clownvistotherescue.com. If you want to find the ticket links, if you want to just look at them for a while, clownvistotherescue.com. What did I tell you guys? 2022 is a powerful and positive year for clowns. And I'm a clown. Towns Van Zandt played there, I'm sure. Carlos is going to be in Tomball. Where else you guys going to be? Krista says, yeah, Indianapolis. Chim Cham, New Orleans. Jay Inor Tap, I love Detroit. You know, every time you post these, tour dates, it's inevitable that you get back tenfold the cities that you're not going to, you know. And I braced myself for that, and I even said in my post, I made sure to say, if you don't see your city, let me know what it is, because I will get there, and I'll make it a point, you know. And I truly mean that. But I wanted to say this. Detroit is a pretty glaring omission. I do love Detroit, and I will be back in Detroit soon. And I apologize for that not being first on the list, as well as Denver. And I can just start naming Tulsa. I can start naming all the cities that are that should be on the first go round, but they're not, because it's a big world, you know. And you got places like Youngstown, Ohio, that are willing to pay Clownvis to be there for the night, and I gotta go there, you know. I'm excited about it. Rhonda will be in Tomball. Kara, looking to hit the Midwest a few. Kara, I'll be up in Detroit again, I promise. Get Kitten says Nashville and Atlanta are road trip distance. Check it out. Come see me 2 nights in a row. Like the Grateful Dead. You never know. Chicago's going to be fun with Ludo. I guarantee it. Lewis, I want to come to Florida. I promise you, man. I'm going to tell my agent. He has referred to Florida as a hellhole in the past. He said it in passing. I'm talking about my agent. I had some stuff lined up. I had like some dates saved in Florida that I was gonna say yes to, and then something else came about. And he said, "Hey, man, I got you this something else, so you don't have to go to that hellhole of Florida." But I don't think Florida's a hellhole. Justin Grossman, is that a bowling alley there? I would love to bowl. Hey, I do want to say this to the... let me get this set up here for you guys, man. Because I want to give just a friendly shout out, and not... I am not a part of it. I'm not promoting it or anything. But I do want to say... hello to all the Juggalos, and happy eve of Juggalo Day weekend. Our friends, the Insane Clown Posse, every year do the Juggalo Day weekend. Started as just Juggalo Day and expanded to an entire weekend, as these parties often do. I've done Juggalo Day a few times. I love it. I'm not doing they're in Tucson, Arizona this weekend. Doing the Insane Clown Posse is doing their hair metal show, a very special all hair metal set. So I'm sad that I won't be there. But I love you guys, and to all the Juggalos making your way to Tucson right now, peace be the journey. Have fun. Whoop, whoop. Tell the boys we say hello, and be safe, and happy Juggalo Day weekend. Last time I did the Juggalo Day weekend, I believe, was New Orleans, right? We did House of Blues New Orleans for 2 nights, 2019, I believe. And that takes me here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk a little bit. Groovy Ruby, I would love to get down to Miami. I'm a Will Smith fan, first and foremost. Miami, amo, wami. Miami, amo, wami. The hell was I saying? Happy Juggalo Day. What was I saying? Oh, we got to make our... Yeah, we have to tell you this announcement. And this is not the... this announcement is not... We're not doing lightly. And I have to even find it because I'm not exactly sure where it is. Did we bring it in, Squeeb? Do me a favor, guys. I'm gonna show you a video right now to celebrate 222. Let me show you this video to celebrate 222. You've seen it a million times, and then I got to find this thing I got to show you. But a lot of people out there wondering, why is 222 a special number to you, Clownvis? Well, easy, really. I decided a long time ago, years ago, that when I die, I'm going to haunt room 222 at the Clown Motel. And sure enough, man, just as luck would have it, because this is the way the world works, I put enough thought into it, and the Clown Motel, God bless them, has dedicated room 222 already in my life. I don't even have to die yet. They've dedicated room 222 as the Clownvis Suite, and it's filled with your artwork. Talking about the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada. I'm going to show you this video right now. You can see me. I shot this there with my man Sean Barrett, probably 3, could be 4 years ago. I don't know. We shot it and just put the video out last year. But I love you guys. Watch this, and I'll tell you something.
Well, I know where I'll go, baby, when I die. I know where I'm gonna spend my afterlife when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Well, it's sweeter than heaven, hotter than hell in Tonopah, Nevada, where my soul will dwell when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely, but if my spirit dwells in the place that I love the most, I'll be a happy clown ghost. Some clowns wanna haunt a big top show or get together living at a dark carnival, but not me. I wanna haunt the Clown Motel. And if I catch your ass sleeping in room 222, I'm gonna walk right through the wall and scare the shit out of you when I die. I'm gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Some people think the afterlife is lonely, but if my spirit dwells in the place that I love the most, I'll be a happy clown ghost. You can find me there 7 nights a week, creeping up on sleepy truckers in a dirty sheet. When I die, I'll be at the Clown Motel. Haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel. Gonna haunt the Clown Motel. Haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel, haunt the Clown Motel. Gonna haunt the Clown Motel.
What a hit! What a classic! That was me singing. I wrote that song. Sean Barrett filmed most of that, all the on-scene stuff there. All right, listen up, guys. I do have to make an official announcement. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'll just tell you guys this straight up. This is something that has probably been a long time coming. But what we got to remember is this. First of all, stop the music. The first thing we got to remember. Come here. Come on. First thing we got to remember. You can trust me. All right? You can trust me. How long has it been? How long has it been? Almost 2 years. What was the first day of the show? March 13th? March 18th? Something like that? We're about a month away from the 2-year mark. All right? And since then, this show has definitely moved with the flow of whatever was going on. It started out of necessity. When all my stuff was canceled, when the whole world shut down, when everything was shut down for what was looking like 2 weeks, I said, hey, man, I can't fool nobody. Everybody knows I ain't got no gigs. I'm just sitting around. Let's see what we can do. So like I said, I spit on a worm. We turned our phones on. We tried to go live, and it worked. And then it got a little better. We did that 5 nights a week. How long was it that we did 5 nights a week? I don't know, man. I'm not a historian of my own stuff. But we did 5 nights a week for the first chunk, all right? And then, so I didn't die. So I didn't just die on the internet. We moved it down to 3 nights. And then I was doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. And this was all during, I don't know how long, a year, when people were like, just weekends weren't a thing, all right? And so we squashed it all to the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Then slowly things started opening back up. People started living their lives a little more, going back to work, doing things like that. We took the shows, we split it up into 2 shows, said let's do a Sunday show and a Wednesday show. All right? Well, listen, what have I told you all along? Anyway, I don't want to see any sad faces in the comments. Chim Cham, no sad faces in the comments. What have I told you? This show, more than anything I've ever done, is what I love. This show is what I want to put all my eggs into the basket of. You understand? That being said, as much fun as I have sitting here night after night, I'm going back out on the road. It's like I'm turning the ship around, and I have to make decisions. I have so many, as the, I can't say, I don't want to say too much. But there is a lot of work. It's not just that I have to show up. A lot of work goes into each and every show. That being said, will I let this show slip by the wayside? Never. Take a good look. Never. Never. You don't have to worry about that, all right? I know how important the show is to myself, first and foremost. And beyond that, guys, I can tell how important the show is to you guys, to some of you guys, And I know that. You guys have been diehard fans. You've been here with me the entire time. At the beginning, there was a lot more people watching, people tuning in because we were all victims of circumstance and everyone was stuck. And as the world opened, things have to move and flow. And that's why I have to bring myself out of this studio, and I have to do more. We have to generate more. We have to see what's out there beyond those hills. We have to live a little. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, and because this all, I basically had this realization this morning as I realized I'm announcing all these shows and what that entails and what it encumbles. Is it encumble a word? It is now. What this encumbles, ladies and gentlemen, is not bad news. You don't got to worry about a thing, all right? But here is the official announcement, and don't be mad at me, guys. You guys know I'm a hardworking clown. I wouldn't do anything. That wasn't in the best interest of this show. All right? So don't worry. Don't give me any sad faces. We're taking off the next 2 weeks. Clownvis to the rescue. We'll be off for the next 2 weeks. The show will resume on March 3rd, Wednesday, March 3rd, with a new schedule of 1 night a week. That's the same old Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time slot on YouTube.com. It's that easy. That's not bad news. That's not bad news at all. The 2 weeks off is hard. The 2 weeks off is hard, but believe me, it's not vacation time. I wish there was, and I feel, let me tell you what I feel. I wish there was a way to explain, but I also at the same time feel like I don't have to explain because you guys have been with me. And I know people get excited when I go out on the road. And if I were to not go out on the road at all and just stay here and do the show 5 nights a week, it would end up, I would end up in a hole and no one would care. And so I got to live. I got to be out there and doing it. I'm not saying that, and you guys know me. That's what I'm saying. I shouldn't have to explain this because you guys should know my feelings on this. I've never rushed to get out of this situation. I don't want to get out of this situation. I love this show. And I promise you, this show is going nowhere. Do you hear me when I say that? Because that's the bottom line, all right? And I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm Clownvis, but that is the bottom line. This show's not going anywhere. It would be detrimental to me to not take the time I need to put things in order. I got a lot of ducks floating around. Imagine a pond full of ducks floating aimlessly. You want to put them in a row, all right? I'm a professional first and foremost. I am going back after 2 years, going back to the live show game, and I don't want to fail. And you know what they say? You got to prepare. You got to fail. If you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. And that's not me. Do I want to stay on here for the next 2 weeks, 2 nights a week, and not skip a beat? Yes. But I know for a fact, ladies and gentlemen, that I need to dedicate my energy. I need to find because the plan is, I go out, I do all those shows with 0 hiccups, getting back and making sure Wednesday nights happen. That's why all those shows are on the weekend, all right? It's that easy. Old Clowny V could just do all those shows in a month and take the rest of the year off if I wanted to. I can do them all in a row, but I don't want to. Did I say March 3rd? March 2nd. Whatever that March is. That first weekend of first Wednesday of March. Thank you. So I appreciate you guys, and believe me, the last thing I want to do is come on here and tell you guys that you're going to get any less of me. You're not. I'm peeling off another piece of me, and I'm giving that away. All right? This show is here to stay. Worry not, Picantos. And Romo in the comments, you're absolutely right. I do need to train. And here's the deal, guys. A 2-week absence from this show is not a 2-week absence from Clownvis. You can find me every day on Instagram, posting things, stories, posts, TikTok. Trying to do that daily. Facebook. Never wait too long to let you guys know what's happening on Facebook, all right? So, you get me on all the social medias. It's not like you're not going to see me for 2 weeks. I'm going to be here, and it's only 2 weeks. And then, in March, we start our new schedule. If there was ever technically a season 2 of this episode, of this program, I think we are going into season 2. Not going to change the name, not going to call it Clownvis to the Rescue 2.0 or anything. Same show. We are going to execute some ideas that I have built up that I did not get to do. We had so many things planned to film and shoot and do, and then there was a whole nother shutdown of the world, and there was a whole nother clump of time there where it wasn't a good idea to go out and do things. And so, at the beginning of the year there, a lot of stuff, these segments that I said I was going to show you guys didn't end up coming to fruition. I can make that right. Going forward, I can make that right. You give me 1 night a week. You give me your Wednesday night, and I will give you my very, very best. And it won't matter that I'm traveling up the wazoo between every time I see you. You won't know the difference unless I have a good story to tell or a morsel of knowledge that I've gained from my weary travels. That is Jason Matson. I don't think you believe that. I don't think you mean to say that. Did I say I was going to do something like that stunt? This could be, March could be the beginning of season 2. I think most good programs do have 222 episodes per season. That's the way we do it. Thank you guys so much. And I tell you guys, honestly, the way that we came together, I joke about being a spit upon worm and chicken wing and all that. But honestly, guys, it came out of nowhere. I didn't know Squeeb. I didn't know Brainina 95. I didn't know that we could make my wall look all shiny with these squares. And I didn't know that these guards would go and walk in front of Kiss at the Macy's Day Parade and then start working for me. And I want to give a big shout out to my main man, Seaver. You see Seaver in the comments? Seaver's been a guy. This Clownvis to the Rescue logo right here, he made that. He put together if you go to clownvistotherescue.com right now, he put that all together. He's put up all the tour dates. You can see all the tour dates at clownvistotherescue.com. Seaver, the man, my man. Everyone in the comments, hail Seaver. Good guy. Azriel, Cowboy Night live from Texas. Ooh, that could be fun. You see, I'm up for anything, man. I know that the future can hold anything. And you guys also know me. I'm a live Meatloaf Weasel, man. Like, I love going live. So I would say during this 2 weeks that we're taking off before we come back in March, I would say that I will probably go live probably at least 2 times. I don't think I wouldn't, you know. I think that I'll end up going live here and there. Oh, but we also do want to say this. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you guys for watching. We're not going to be doing Facebook anymore. I love you guys, and I wish we could for free, but we can't. Right now, it's costing us about $50 a month to come on this way, and that's just not worth it. I hate to say that, but it's just not. So please, if you're watching on Facebook, take note of this in your head right now. You can type youtube.com and then go to that search bar, type Clownvis, and you're going to find us right away. You're going to find us right away. Holly coming in hot in the comments. Thank you, Holly. A lot of good things here, ladies and gentlemen, because the West Coast will happen before the year's over. I told you I've had 3 major things in Los Angeles planned over the last year, I guess, that were all canceled beyond my control, canceled because of the COVID and stuff like that. So the good news is right now I do have I'm sitting on some free round trip plane ticket to LA and back. But yeah, little Aaron, we pay $50 to multi-platform stream, and you can do it for free, but then you can't do it with the resolution that I want, and you can't do it without a tag, a stamp of the free site. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do it in any kind of way that's worthwhile, it's exactly $50 a month. Restream. Thank you, Lewis. So look, I came back. I wanted to do it because I don't want to leave anybody behind on Facebook. But at the same time, it doesn't add up right now. The numbers on Facebook just aren't. They're not, you know. And Facebook, until we get the metaverse, until we're all sitting next to each other and we can turn ourselves into bananas and juggle and stuff, Facebook's kind of a dead zone. I don't want to say that because I know there's people watching on there. But hey, I feel like that about every platform. Now I feel like TikTok is new and exciting to me. Because you can do so much. And then after you start making videos on TikTok, then to go to Instagram and post like a picture or something, you feel like you're in the dark ages. So please make sure you're following at Clownvis on TikTok. I'm just a few followers. I'm almost to once I'm at 1,000 there, I can go start doing live streams there. So I literally just need a handful. I'm 900 something now. So just follow me on TikTok. I'll start going live there for fun. James Ralph wants to give a howdy to his brother Richie Rich watching in Colorado, sucking on some Rocky Mountain oysters. 222, baby. I've never had Rocky Mountain oysters. I've eaten rattlesnake, I've eaten rabbit, I've eaten squirrel, and other weird things, frog's legs. But those are my old days. I'm not an adventurous eater anymore. Very strict regiment. Mr. Pyro watching on Facebook, I want to give you some respect. I see you commenting, and I don't mean to speak ill. But please join us on YouTube.com. We can really make things happen there. It's a great place. I still want to get a Discord set up. I still want to get a Discord going, stuff like that. There's so many things, guys. And the world, for a while, we were in this tube where we had to get together and connect this way. We had to, all right? So maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome now that I love this so much, that I don't want to leave this, you know? You had, 2 years ago, you had every banjo plucker in America sucking up the bandwidth of the internet, trying to get a little place on the information superhighway. Get that little bit of action on the information superhighway, all right? I was never about that. The day I started this show was to execute fun ideas, to bring excitement and fun to life out of nothing. Well, not out of nothing. There was a lot of crap in this studio that we thought we could bring things to life with, but never in all my dying days did I think we could get this far. So I'm going to loop around back here one more time and say this, folks. You never, ever have to worry about this show abandoning you. It's not going to happen. And I've told you that time after time. And when I've taken breaks before and said, hey guys, I'm taking a break and I'm going to advance during that break. I'm taking a break. We're going to make studio upgrades. We're going to make graphic updates. We're going to make sound upgrades. I've done it all for you. Time after time. I have never let you down. Not once. Okay, maybe I've canceled a couple shows because I've gotten sick or something. I'm half human. Half. Tony Borelli says, I'll watch Clownvis to the rescue on Tixcord Tube and then put my face in a book. Tixcord Tube. Samantha Walker. Thank you. Holly's on. Thank you. I'm a big fan of yours, Holly. You've been a friend forever. And I know that you have a lot of light in your soul. And I'm always happy when I see you. Last time I saw Holly was at a Green Day concert. An impromptu Green Day concert. That's probably the last time I saw you, huh, Holly? That was a long time ago. But I'll see you soon, buddy. Booty Muncher says, not once have I seen Clownvis lie. I will tell you, I lied when I pretended to be eating coffee for a week, but then I told you that the whole thing was a setup. And it was actually a learning experience. Oh, look at that, Booty Muncher said, except for the whole K-Cup debacle. It wasn't a debacle. I knew all along that I was going to lead you into the darkness to explain the light, and in that gap is where we found, well, just more than the bullshit on the ends. There is so much that can be found, observed, appreciated, and built upon in the depths of the absurd. All right? Things make sense on the surface. They don't, but we like to pretend they do, you know? And then things get a little murky, and they get murkier and murkier and weirder, you know? Until it spoils, until you're down in the depths of evil and badness, and you're rotten to the core, and you're toxic, you know? But there is a place between absolutely normal boringness and the murky waters below and above the toxicity. That is the absurd. And that is where I find a lot of beauty. I find a lot of magic. I find a lot of guidance. That's the only place. It's the only place I know. It's the only place I live. It's the only place I dwell. So I promise you guys, I feel bad for telling you guys I'm taking 2 weeks off. But if you knew the workload I had to do, you would understand. And you would still think that if you knew the workload I had to do, you'd say, Clownvis, how do you do it? But if you don't know the workload I do, I'm just a clown taking 2 weeks off, all right? So if nothing else, just admire me because I can take 2 weeks off. Because I don't work for anybody but you guys, all right? That's why I'm so apologetic to you guys. Look around. There's no boss. There's no boss here. There's no corporation. There's no reason to slave and grind if at the end of the day you got to shine as a clown. You got to build yourself that space where you can find what works and find out how to utilize those tools to your advantage. All right? Might come with a little rest, might come with some book reading, might come with some rehearsal, might come with some physical moving of stuff that hasn't been moved in 2 years. But I'm excited about it. I'm grateful for the opportunity. So grateful for the opportunity. 2 years ago, nobody knew where anybody would be right now. And we have not only survived, we have thrived beyond. And I'm yelling so I can hear myself 2 years ago. We have survived and thrived beyond anyone's expectations. Is this the biggest show in the world? No. Are we on late night television with 15 Jimmys? No. And that's the beauty of it, man. There's one guy calling the shots around here, and it's Clownvis. That's crazy. And I'm making the decision to hit the road again to come see you guys face to face. I'm making the decision to pull this show down to one night a week, to give it the attention it deserves, to not let anything fall by the wayside, to not let anything get through these tubes that is less than the best, because that is a felony. Swaney's asking about the meditation tapes. Those aren't widely available yet, Alan, but if you want one, I could make you one. Who's that? Is that Beatloaf in the comments? Good to see you, Beatloaf. I was just thinking about you for some reason. You must have been in my dream or something last night. Brandon Allen Rule, thank you very much. And again, I don't mean to correct you, Brandon. I appreciate it, but it's not a break. I'm not taking a break. The break is that I won't have, the break is there will be 2 weeks where I won't be spending those weeks building the show. I know it seems like a lot of work does. And on a night like tonight, I'm not phoning it in, but a lot of preparation does not go into a night like this. But on most nights, when we're playing games, when we're doing segments, when we're showing the other characters, a lot of preparation goes into that. Not asking for sympathy. That is a labor of love that I will do for the rest of my life. All right? But a lot of work goes into that. In order for me to be able to sleep at night, knowing, that I have these gigs coming up, in order for me to sleep at night, knowing that I have these gigs come up, for the next 2 weeks, I need to focus my attention and my energy on that. In my head, I don't know how everybody works. All right? But I'm already there, and those shows are already done. Does that make sense to anybody? It's over. I've already done it, and they're successful. Because it's all been played out in my head already. But in order for my conscious body to be able to sleep at night and not worry about it, I do need to play those scenarios 100 more times, 1,000 more times, and then physically act out everything I need to know. Because I am, I'm already there. I'm already in Indianapolis. I'm already in Fort Wayne. I'm already at this show at the X-Ray Arcade. I'm already at Southbound. I'm already there. Does that make sense when I say that to you guys? Because that's the way I think about everything. I'm already there. Once you have a goal in something that you're doing, and then you can see the steps that you need to take to get there, it's done. Chance comes into play very little. It can come into play, but very little. It's already done. I'm already there, and I'm already back here doing this. But in order for that to work, in order for that kind of mentality and magic to work, I do need to not have 2 shows a week that I have to worry about a goddamn robot being pregnant. I'm not complaining. I love you, Brainina, and I'm glad you're having a baby. But right now, that can't be my main focus. The Southgate House on June 3rd is my focus. Barleycorns in Wichita, Kansas is my focus. Because I'm already there. All right? I'm already there. And I love it. I'm already having my chicken quesadilla that night. And I love it. And I'm rocking in the crowd. And then we're meeting people and we're done. We're back at the Red Roof Inn. And I'm heading home. And I'm saying, hey, guys, you remember when we had that talk? Episode 222? When I said I was there? Well, here I am. And there I was. And that was me. And this is me. And that's always the way. That's, you know. That's the way you have to approach things, I feel. Because your subconscious mind does so much more than I think we know. And hey, I got to say this, man. We have grown so much together on this show. You play that music. You guys have really seen a side of me that I've never shown anyone before this first 2 years of this show. And there was times when I freaked out, man. There was times when I yelled at you guys. Times when I got mad at the comments. Even after I told myself, don't get mad at the comments, but then I would, you know? And so many times I stressed out about this show and getting things done and meeting deadlines, making special things special enough, making every episode special enough. I mean, this is just, it's a labor of love with a capital labor. That's not a complaint. That's me being proud of what I've done. Very proud of what I've done. And won't let it slip by the wayside as I go back into live shows, which is technically what I do. I'm a live clown. Cassandra McCurdy, thank you very much. And now, let's have a little of that old-fashioned fun with a little something we call... Ta-da! Juice it. Ah, there it is. Let's just dang juice it. Thank you very much. Hey, if you want to make a shout out on the next live show, you're going to have to wait a while because it's March 2nd. March 2nd. I love you guys. This is the shout out book. Another amazing thing that came very early on, and you guys, I'm not being articulate enough as to how much we've done this all together. I think I might seem like I'm saying that I've done something when clearly we've done this together. So thank you guys just as much as anyone would thank me. If you thank me, you got 2 thumbs, 4 fingers pointing back at you. Hey, if you want to make a shout out on the next live show, all you got to do is send a $5 or more donation. Just read the scroll below me, and we'll be back March 2nd. Let me show you guys something. A lot of people don't know this. I told this to Seaver once. But not everybody knows this. I carry this shout-out book. And this was made for me by God. I feel so bad right now because I'm blanking on the girl's name that made it. Tell me who made this. I'm blanking on it. And I feel terrible for that. Well, I used to see her name every night, but I haven't seen it in a while. In the early days, I used to write the shout-outs down by hand. See, this is shout-outs for show 76. From Chris and Rebecca to Travis Lands. This is 76. And what I would do is I would write these out by hand before every show. Because I felt that they deserved at least that. You know? If you guys were going to donate money to me, I was going to take the time to, look at this. Shout out to Beef and Drez. Great job at your first day of school. Keep brushing those teeth. Where's Beef and Drez? I miss those guys. I love them. They're going to school, man. They're kids. Corey Cooper, shout out to everyone. Look, so this is what I used to do, man. I used to write them down. And then, as the show grew, and as the graphics grew, the script grew, the cue cards got bigger, the lights got bigger, the costumes got fancier, I started mixing up what I wore, Franina became a real robot, Squeeb got more eyes, Robert Dog was doing stunts, Nuff Naff Rat was doing God knows what. Well, there came a time where I said, look, I gotta print these shout-outs out. So now I copy them and I paste them in a Google Doc and I print them out. Still unnecessary to print them out. But if you're going to buy something, I want to have a little something physical to give back to you. You know what I'm saying? But shout-outs have always been very special to me. And on any given night, you could just think that Clownvis is just rattling through the shout-outs to put a little coin in his pocket to go back into the show or whatever. And by God, that's not true. Every shout-out has meant the world to me. The fact that you guys have made it a thing since day one has pushed this show along. And the St. Harold Dufresne is the one that can get a lot of credit for that. Because Dufresne learned to walk so we could all crawl or whatever. Here's a shout out. This is one that I missed. After all that talk, I gotta say that I missed some. From Nadia! Nadia! This shout out is from Nadia at Loveburn to Zach Eiler, the man. The beach is pretty, Zach. The people are so. The art is impressive. The giant motorized unicorn running around makes me feel like someone dosed the water in my camel pack. Burning isn't the same without you. I love you. Wow! Using the L word. Nadia loves the Z-Man. No problem there. From Jackie O, shout out and big thank you to all my fellow dopamine weasels for healing vibes. I may have read this one. But I feel the love and it means the world to me. I still have a bit of a road ahead of me before I'm done with this surgery recovery. Mahiga, y'all are the best. This is another one that I think I missed. Maybe I read it. I'm reading it again. John Gianti. From Valentine's Day. No shame on being single on Valentine's Day. Treat yourself. Take a day off. Get a haircut. Get your nails did. Go day drinking at the strip club. It's your day to enjoy. Well, that's what I did. Well, I certainly didn't get my nails did. And I haven't been day drinking at a strip club in too long. Where's Tabitha's butt been? That's a good point. We do realize over time, is there shout out music? We do realize over time that we see names drop off. Where's Frothy Donger? I did that shout out already? All right, thanks. I'd rather do it twice than not know that I did it. How about this one? Did I do this one? Happy Valentine's Day to Jonathan Sims. You're the best partner and cat dad on the planet. Thanks for sucking some chili dogs with me tonight. Love, Elizabeth. I did. Some of these are from the other day. Not anymore. All new. From Genevieve. UFO Garage. I'll do it. Send me an email, UFO Garage. Clownvis to the rescue at Gmail. Genevieve says sending hugs to Cassandra McCurdy. I love Cassandra. Everyone loves Cassandra. Cassandra got me this ring right here. I've been wearing that for a long time. Is that my wedding ring? I mean, is that my wedding hand? We're not married. We're not married. Genevieve, thank you for giving Cassandra the shout out. Genevieve with another one. Shout out to 222 episodes. What would we do without you, Clowny V? I don't know. The one thing I've let you guys down on, we do not have the basketball hoop yet. I will not return without the basketball hoop. I'm writing a note of that right now. Basketball hoop, Cam, or don't come back. We got the money for it in the account. It was allotted to us by one of you guys to buy the good one for Amazon Prime. I think it's like $20. From Little Erin, small as a salt shaker. She says, congratulations on your 222nd episode of Clownvis to the Rescue. We are so thankful for everything you do for us. Honk, honk. Thank you, Little Erin. You guys, that's Little Erin at the beginning of the show. When you guys hear that, look, when you guys hear this, you guys know this song? That's Little Erin singing. That's Little Erin. And you can get that song on her Bandcamp, I believe. Is that right? If you want to listen to that over and over again, Little Erin dropped a comment in there. From Clem Treadway. Dearest Clownvis, a shout out to Patty Rossier for sending me such a wonderful Valentine's Day gift. I barely even noticed how late it was, but I forgave her as always. It's clear that she's sweet on me and thinks I'm a delight. Love, Clem. Clip. From Angela de Guzman. Hey there, Papa Clown. This shout out goes to the best buddies I got right meow. Harold, Little E, Jen, and all the regulars on the After Chat show. It's been the best way to bond and connect with the wacky community, and I love it. Your forever friend, the A-Man, Angelo de Guzman. Cool guy. Cool guy from the After Show chat with Harold Dufresne. You guys doing it tonight? A lot of Little Erin heads out there. Oh, look. Clem Ken. Clip. Well, here's one. Clip Treadway says, Dearest Clownvis, you're not coming to my town and I'm angry. Hate, Clip. Ken, what is your town? You a Winston-Salem guy? You don't think I got my teeth cut in Winston-Salem? I did. I'm Winston-Salem to the bone, dog. Are you Winston-Salem? Is that right? Or am I making that up? Winston-Salem, yeah. I've been there. Since the day I was born, I've been just walking the streets of Winston. Used to have a minor league ball team called the Winston-Salem Cardinals. I played there at the Millennium Center a million times. I played at the Garage in Winston-Salem. Clip, the first strip club I ever went to in my life was in Winston-Salem. And I can tell you exactly how to get there. Thank you, UFO Garage, for the super chat. Buffy is asking why no Hollywood show. It's just a matter of logistics with, like I said, what I told my agent, and that's a good question. That's a good question, because why no Hollywood show for these road shows? Why no East Coast? Why no West Coast? The studio is located in the middle of the country. This is where we set up camp 2 years ago to do this show, and that's what I want to keep doing, all right? So what I've told my agent, who I've been with for 4 or 5 years now, Atomic Music Group, you can give them a look. I'm at atomicmusicgroup.com, and they do some of the best bands in the world. And it's an honor and a blessing for old Clown EV to be on there for so long. And I'm with the top dog. I'm with the CEO, Scott Weiss. I'm on his roster, and he's the best guy in the world. Looks out for me. Scott said, my agent Scott said to me, Clownvis, what do you want to do and when do you want to do it? And I said, well, let's start with this, man. Let's just, this is months ago. This stuff has all been in the works for months. This takes months to book things like this, you know. And I said, let's do it like this, man. This summer, fill up every weekend somewhere and let me hit it. Who wants me? Where can I go? And where can I get back in time to do my show in the middle of the week? This show, you know? And so that's what it is. This is me scrambling on the weekends to as close as I can. Sometimes driving 8 hours and you know, doing a few shows 8 hours, 10 hours away, and then trying to get back to make the week happen to get this show on track on Wednesday. That won't always be the case. All right? I will certainly accept longer running gigs in the future, you know? And to get to, say, Los Angeles from where I'm at, it would take logistically in doing shows that would make it all worthwhile in order to hit weekends and stuff. You're looking at 10 days on the road for 3 shows out there, a weekend there, 3 shows back. You know, you're looking at 9-10 days on the road, and I'm fine with that. But I'm starting close to home. Well, with the people that everybody, it's all the same. Everybody deserves. Anybody that gets me deserves me, and I would love to go to Portland, Maine, just as quickly as I would go to Portland, Oregon, just as quickly as I would go to Brownsville, Texas, and Los Angeles and Winston-Salem. But these places are all just a scooch out of the way, and I promise you guys not to worry. Clown EV will get there. A couple more shout outs. This one's from Harold Dufresne. A big shout out to Matthew Sharon for sending me the Clownvis to the Rescue spinners and other goodies. Those have got to be the coolest things I've seen in a long time. Thanks, Matt. Clip. Let me tell you about this first strip club I went to. First strip club I went to was in Winston-Salem, Arizona. I was not 21 yet. I used a fake ID. Obviously, they didn't care because it did not look like Clownvis. But they just let me in. It was a BYOB strip club. If you're at the Millennium Center in Winston-Salem and you go, what I'm guessing to be north, but I really don't know my direction. If you just go beyond, up that same street, just 2-3 blocks and you hang a Ricky, there's a strip club. And this was 20 years ago, so I don't know if it's still there. But Winston-Salem holds a soft spot in my heart. And my first lap dance. Does anyone know what my first lap dance song was to? Slow Ride. Another Harold Dufresne. Shout out to Seaver, my man. Seaver on his amazing acting skills in the movie Haley Jane that he shared with us on Monday night. Seaver, you were ripped off. You should have won an Oscar. Seaver, I didn't know you were in a Haley Jane movie. Isn't that the name of Eminem's kid? Haley Jane? I would like to see that. Seaver's a cool guy. Harold Dufresne with another one saying, Harold Dufresne shout out, of course, to episode 222. One of my favorite numbers in the world, a room I always request on trips, but the hotels never seem to fulfill that request. Maybe one day they will, and Clownvis will walk through those walls. Harold Dufresne. We didn't get to show a Harold Dufresne moment tonight. But I will tell you guys this, for those of you guys that have been watching the last couple episodes that's seen Harold talk, giving you guys sweepstakes tips. Harold emailed me today saying, just so you know I'm not BSing you, Clownvis, I won another local sweepstakes today. He won another big local. Harold, tell me what that was again in the comments. What was your your local winning today? all out nerdy things in the comments. I haven't seen your name before. Thank you. Saying, Clownvis, you're very underrated. That's all right. I don't mind being underrated. I knew early on that I could either, and I'm talking about back as young as a boy, as young as in grade school, as young as sitting at the lunch tables in grade school. I knew that I had the ability to hang with, so to speak, the bigger circus. I know I could be a low man on the circus ladder, the big circus ladder. But then I realized there was such a world outside of that, where I could be myself, I could be my own player, I could be my own thing. I didn't have to worry, I didn't have to judge, measure myself or anything like that. And that's the road I chose. So some might say I'm underrated, and maybe I am. Am I better than a lot of things? Yeah! Am I better than everything? No. Is it the big things that deserve what they have? Not always. Does the cream of the crop rise to the top? Yeah. Would I ever eat a pig? No, because a pig is a cow. Or better yet, a Terminator like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But don't try to play me out as if my name was Sega. Never played Sega in my life. I mean, I played Sega in my life. I'm more of a Nintendo Switch guy. We got a couple more shout-outs here. Just 2 more shout-outs. I love you guys, and I just want to talk to you for my whole life. And I will. That's what my life is. Check it out. From Ashley Wright, the butterfly herself. Shout out to you, Clownvis. Congratulations on 222 shows. A magical number, a magical show, and a magical host. During the past 2 years, give me that sad music. During the past 2 years of creating Clownvis to the Rescue, you have continued to raise the bar night after night. There's never been a dull moment. You consistently entertain, inspire, and thrive. That kind of talent is so rare. The joy this show creates has made a difference in my life, rescuing me in the moments I needed it the most. I could never thank you enough. You're amazing, Clownvis. Sending so much love your way. Cheers to you and 222 shows in 2022. Ashley, are you kidding me? You trying to make me cry on Clownvis to the Rescue episode 222? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to cry. I am partying up the wazoo. Thank you, Ashley. That's very sweet. Nicest shout out I've ever read in my life. One more from John Shorney, the man. Shout out to you, Clownvis. Shout out to you, Clownvis. I've been expecting your telegram from my special lady, Ashley. I know you're a good guy, and I knew you just had to be swamped with other orders. I'm happy to know you're taking extra time to make my order extra special, which leaves me extra excited. John, I just spoke with Ashley in email today, and that is absolutely the truth. And believe me, we're making something extra special for you. Something out of the ordinary. Something that I don't usually make on call like that. For you, because I believe in it and I love it. And Ashley Cahill has a good idea. So don't worry, Johnny. That's coming to you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Clownvis, and this is the Shoutouts. You want to see my feet? show you guys this. This was given to me, I believe, by... correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was given to me by Genevieve and Ramona at the Gathering of the Juggalos. That was a gift from Patty Rossier. Am I correct about that? It's some kind of heart-shaped fancy rock. Maybe it's from Mars or something. I don't know. But it fits in my shoe, and I consider it good luck. Place is a mess. That's what it looks like under my desk. No, we didn't do the King's Arcade tonight, but I'm happy to go to the King's Arcade anytime because I love it. I got to wrap it up now. We're going late tonight. Oh my God, what happened? We're going late tonight, guys, and I'm sorry. But I can also tell you this: when the show goes down to one night a week in March, I can only assume, this isn't a guarantee, but I can only assume we're going to end up with a 2-hour show. We'll end up with just longer shows. So I love you guys so much. And do me a favor, if you want to continue supporting the show, ClownvisToTheRescue.com has all the merchandise you guys could ever need. We are coming out. We're just going all night, aren't we? We got to wrap it up. ClownvisToTheRescue.com. We got new t-shirts coming out, but not right now. Go buy the old stuff. It's all on sale. But one more time, thank you to Seaver for making all that possible there at ClownvisToTheRescue.com. You are the man. Juggalo man, my little boy! My little baby boy! I love you, but I can't afford to feed you. Alrighty, guys. My name's Clownvis. Little Aaron, thank you. AJ, thank you. Booty Muncha, Eat the Death Pill, Galeski. Clownvis is an island boy. Me, right back here. March 2nd. March 2nd, you were right. March 2nd, Clownvis to the Rescue returns, and I will be seeing you guys before that, but I love you so much. 222 episodes don't go unnoticed in my heart, and I don't take it for granted. And I promise you guys, the best is yet to come. Hit the thumb buttons, you muskrats. Give me those thumbs. Come on, run them thumbs up. Show me how many thumbs come out at night. Show me how many thumbs come out at night. Run up the thumbs, run up the thumbs, run up the thumbs.